you by Ice Rental 4x4. Scheduled for three 3-minute rounds in the amateur Bantamweight division. Once again, let's welcome to the blue corner, making his second appearance in the cage, representing Fightzone London from England. Please welcome Mehmet Yavuz. And his opponent this evening in the red corner, also making his second appearance this evening, representing GB Top Team from England, the Milky Bar Kid, 𝗙𝗛𝗚𝗛𝗡𝗦𝗛. Your referee in charge, Rich Mitchell.
Bantamweight action sponsored by Ice Rental 4x4. Into the blue corner from Fightzone London, Mehmet Yavuz. His opponent in the red corner from GB Top Team, Liam James. Two famous faces in either corner here for the fighters. Fightzone London, Stu Austin in the corner, 18-0 as a pro. Fought some real big shows such as Octagon, and of course Brad Pickett in the corner of James from GB Top Team. No introduction needed for Brad, a UFC star, retired UFC star, one of the first pioneers of UK MMA to make it to the UFC.
Liam James doing a good job of dominating the center of the cage, forcing Mehmet to circle around, try to get some sort of forward momentum going. Good job by Liam James to get in deep on that double leg. Mehmet doing a fantastic job trying to grab a far side wrist control to stop that ankle pick. Mehmet able to secure standing, but James looking now to take the back, lift and dump. He's able to get both hooks in and already reaching to try to get up underneath the chin.
James looking for that control underneath. He could use a grip on the forehead here. As long as he's cautious with the fingers to lift that chin, sneak the opposite side arm underneath there for a secure position to facilitate the choke.
Mehmet doing a good job of controlling that far side left arm of Liam James. Now James switches to the body lock, full triangle.
Yavuz has got to try and come to his right hip and overhook that leg and put some pressure. There we go. He's got the overhook. He just needs to be onto the right side, laying on the canvas. Now it changes. He can start to try and turn and come on the top position.
Oh, he's got that arm triangle. Mehmet doing a good job of circling through, but Liam James continuing to stay on the back and has the far side arm trapped behind him. He does have that left arm trapped to where Mehmet's in a half handcuff position at this point.
9 seconds of the round. It's all about control, I would imagine here for James. Just to try and seal that round in his favor.
Now it's a lot of a tale of two tapes. I mean, one of the big things behind it with Mehmet was his back was always up against the cage, so that allowed Liam James to be able to shoot in on that double leg, get the takedown that led to the transitions we saw. Here, as we see in the replay, where he had the back lift, dumped him off to the side, and as Mehmet was attempting to get up, Liam James was already throwing both hooks in and then locked in the body triangle. Biggest thing for Mehmet is he can't let Liam James control that center of the cage.
saw one of the pioneers of UK MMA, Brad Pickett, giving some words here to James. They want him to keep his chin down in the striking exchanges. I think he's holding his chin a little bit too high. Yavuz here having some success with those kicks.
And again, it's Mehmet fighting from the outside. James is standing in the center of the cage and looking to try to move forward with combinations.
Yavuz has that kind of point style fighting footwork. He's going to be cautious about leaving that lead leg up. If he fires something, it's kind of got to be with a little bit of reckless intent, with inertia, with power. Otherwise, we're going to see James counter immediately.
James's corner's calling for him to be the one to actually move forward and go.
Oh, kicking a slip now. Oh, capitalizes on that mistake. James hops the back. One hook in, maybe go for the 𝗙𝗛𝗚𝗛𝗡𝗏 stretch. Missed the leg, reverts back. Two back control, loses the hook though.
Mehmet looking to circle towards him to get into the top position, needs the bridge, he's able to do it. Now we see Liam James's guard game.
James even made the adjustment to try and flip him back over with the butterfly hook. But Yavuz too strong in the top position. Full guard, but he's got to keep busy. He's got to look to target the body and then the head and try and promote a guard pass into a more dominant position where he can do more damage or look for a submission.
And the big thing is forcing Liam James to kind of work from this different position. He tends to be the one that tries to work from dominant positions, center of the cage, both hooks in when on back. Now he's flat on his back and he's got to look to try to throw some punches, throw up some submissions. Or as his corner's screaming for him to do is push him away and create some space. But Mehmet doing a good job of staying busy from on top.
Last 10 seconds here, looking for the triangle. James walks the feet up here, gonna grab the shin to readjust. Might run out of time, however.
So Mehmet was able to have a lot more success in that round by going first, being the one that actually was forcing it, or not even forcing it, just being the aggressor at that point. Liam James was more on his back foot, and that set everything up. Again, his corner's telling him, keep that chin tucked as he's coming forward. Liam, when he's standing in there, he kind of has that chin high as he's going in to throw the punches. It's a good way to get clipped. Mehmet showed a lot of control on top, was smart with the way that he was on top. Constant movement. Liam just needs to look to, if he gets the takedown again, and get the back, not to be reckless with how he's riding.
Third and final round. 3 minutes will be on the clock. Yavuz in the blue, James in the red. Could be time to go for broke for Yavuz.
And Mehmet can't get too wild with these kicks. The slip is what led to the takedown that took place in the second.
James did a better job here of cutting off the angle. Shoots for a double.
But he shot from so far away. I'm not sure why Mehmet didn't keep circling away from this takedown. But Liam James now able to secure this double leg and look to try to take the back as soon as Mehmet turns on him.
Mehmet Yavuz here, going to use the whizzer to turn into the opponent for the unhook. Key aspect here up against the cage. You can hear Stu Austin screaming, stop holding his head.
Nobody likes a head and arm in MMA.
He's in the Kimura. Oh.
I think that one went low. Yep, it did.
So James, an inadvertent low blow. And that might lose him the position up against the cage.
Yeah. Rich Mitchell telling the GB top team corner. The referee warning both corners to stop coaching during an injury timeout. Having a bit of giggle with it.
We're back underway. He seems to have recovered. James back at it, listening to the corner. They wanted to get on him. Spinning wheel kick misses, however, from James.
Mehmet needs to continue with that outside leg kick. James's lead leg has shown a ton of damage from all those kicks. Good job by Mehmet to stop that takedown before James was able to really change levels. But he's got to be careful here. His corner's screaming for him to disengage. Mehmet doing a good job of burying his head right up underneath the chin of Liam James.
James got to try and free that wrist up. Use his head to lever the head up. Pummel the unhooks. Try and turn to the outside position.
Mehmet doing a good job of controlling the body.
Waiting for the referee to get the fingers out the cage from Yavuz.
Liam able to turn, Mehmet able to turn him right back.
Oh, it's back and forth here. It's a spin for the outside position. And a shot into a single leg from James.
But Mehmet's got to control that head better. Push the head away, change the direction of the head. Wherever the head goes, the body will follow.
James looking for the head kick and the separation doesn't get it. Yavuz tries to engage. James charges forward, looks for the turning back kick. Yavuz spins around with a kick here. Go! Connects with the spinning kick right at the bell. Valiant attempt from Yavuz towards the end of the third and final. It was a great performance from both athletes, but I feel Liam James might potentially take this one here on the judges' scorecard. Stranger things have happened, of course. But we hand it over to our judges' cage side.
Yeah, and if we take a look at the end of this third round, we'll see both guys attempting the spinning kicks. Mehmet's landed toes across the cheek at the end of the third and final round. But you never know exactly with the judges as the breakdown of that criteria, where they're at inside the cage, so what they're seeing land or as opposed to what they're seeing not land, and the damage that's being done by those punches, also the domination and duration that's taking place. Looks like we have a judge's decision, so we will send it up to our MC to make this one official.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 hard-fought rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges see the contest 29-28 for your winner by unanimous decision. In the blue corner, Mehmet Yavuz.
Yavuz upsets the crowd here with a unanimous decision of victory over the tough and battle-tested Liam James.